Thursty Thursday. Carlos. What up, man? How you doing? I will soon be joining you in the world of vacation after tomorrow. And if you're going to ask me what I plan on doing during my vacation, the answer is nothing. Nada. And celebrate my anniversary. But other than that, not a ting. Nothing. What's going on, Steven? How are you doing? Paul Maitland says clammy. I'm definitely not going back to Buffalo. Oh, Lee is working during his vacation because Lee is an artist and artists are always working. Thank you. It will be 8 years. 8 short years for me. 8 long years for Mrs. the Breaker. On the 3rd. Thank you. I realize I cannot see. Stockton Con. Stockton Con? Nice. You usually have really good Stockton Cons, Lee, so I hope of all the Stockton Cons, this one is even better than the other ones. You madman. There we go. Hello, Don. My birthday is a month away. Almost to the day. I do not celebrate birthdays. That is one thing I have in common with the Jehovah's Witnesses. I am not a celebrator of birthdays. I am somebody who, for most of my life, was not able to accept gifts because gifts always meant I owed somebody something. Recently, I have learned to be more accepting of help and gifts, but I still don't want to celebrate my birthday. My anniversary is the 3rd of July. That I will celebrate. Gifts are a crutch. All right. Yeah. I'm getting too old to celebrate birthdays. I'm at the age now where I'll just celebrate one every 10 years. When I turn like 65, then I'll start celebrating every year. Because I should not reach 65. I probably will, but I think everything I've done in my life is more indicative of not getting there. But after 65, I'll celebrate every year. Paul's like, what if I were to force something on you? Paul, don't threaten me with a good time. And then he takes it back, goes, oh, a gift I mean. Well, if I make it to 70, we can celebrate. With all of the concussions I've had, with all of the car accidents I've been in, with all of the dumb stuff I did to my brain, I'm expecting, like, Alzheimer's to be hitting, like, probably already is early onset. My brain has been blendered. It has been shaken and not stirred. But I've hit my head a lot. Last thing you want is a husky British dude forcing something on you. That sounds like something the British Bulldog's opponent would worry about. Rest in peace, British Bulldog. Davy Boy Smith. Go sit. I will let you know if you're needed. But please.
Going back and forth.
Okay, but please sit. Thank you. Jimmy's here. 70, you folks are ambitious, right? Like, honestly, so my grandfather was 88 when he died? 93?
92.
92? Well, Jimmy says he was 92. Let me see. I was 89. Most of my family lives between 85 and 95. I personally am not eager to be that long in the world. I would like to go while I still have function. Hellbolt, love you, man. Jimmy, Paul and Don say Jimmy. I heard you. Whew. Goodness. I was trying to convince Jimmy that we needed to take a nap before the show. It was less for Jimmy, more for me.
No, it's Timmy.
But he declined.
Say Timmy.
Naps are the bee's knees.
No, they're not.
They are spectacular.
No, they're not.
Nobody's asking you.
No, they're not.
What are you doing?
I have a bruise.
Okay. Yeah, I love naps. My grandma made it to either 92 or 93, and she was miserable her last 3 or 4 years. Yeah, that's usually how it works. That was the appeal of smoking. When I found out that smoking will take 20 years off your life, I was like, oh my God, I need to start immediately. Because those last 20 years are the worst 20 years. I will gladly trade those 20 years for a smoke. Now I don't smoke, and honestly, after smoking for 16 years, I can't believe that I smoke because it's just so bad. Excuse me. Steven loves lamp, while I love nap. I think they are related. So I did a video on Instagram. Papa, ferme la bouche. Showing off some of the things that we need to fish for. I just want to close a bunch of these products out. That's just me. So, if anybody needs anything, let me know in the chat if my phone doesn't buzz. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep chatting. Teasing us with Marvin. Well, this one? Yeah, I decided to move it right onto my table. Because, I mean, if nobody else wants to enjoy it, I will. I will have it on my desk, and I will enjoy looking at it. What's going on, Mr. Young? So I have taken to hanging the stuff I like around the office, because if nobody else wants to enjoy it, I will. It's like double duty. Don't Google that, please. Just another day? Well, it is Thursday, the day of Thursing. Haha, said duty. I need the hits. I have almost all the hits within an 8-foot radius of me. Let me see if that's a true statement. Yeah, it's about 7 feet. It's right there. Oh, there is it is Thursday. Um, hey, Boo! I am not gonna enunciate your name live, but thanks for the follow and good try. I do screen my stuff before I read them. Carlos is like, I don't want you to just be constantly looking at this. I want to look at it. See, I was actually thumbing through these again, too. I was. So I also want to say that there is a super secret hit in Sports Flicks that I did not announce. It is in a marked box. The marking is on the inside so that I can't see it. But the Paul. But the prize finally arrived today. So if somebody hits, it's Paul Maitland did the art that is in the box that has a super secret giveaway. You will know by the sticker that it is special, and then I will reveal the secret prize in Sports Flicks. The secret prize is a game-worn hockey glove. Before or after it has been dried? Never wire it is. Never washed. The old stink palm. The old stink palm. I know it well. I know it well. Even playing floor hockey, we would wear pro gloves so that we kept all of our fingers. Ice Wolf is coming for your hits. I'm just giving you that heads up. Ice Wolf is coming for your hits. So, let's go through real quick. Michael Jordan shorts from college. He painted. I painted it. So this is all that is left for Good to Be Bad. We're actually almost done with that one. And I said, there can be only one. Now that happens to also be the one that I held up in the video and said in here, wouldn't it be a coinkydink if it was the one that I held up that actually had it in there? We can only hope, right? Carlos, we're going to start with you. Because first come, first serve. Full contact golf. I've played. $19 of $50. Good to be nasty. Carlos says, I can't look. Magneto. Oh, I love this Ghost Rider. Who did the Ghost Rider? Tom Kiffin. Giant Man. There's alternate Rogue. Really? Professional slapping champions. Human Torch and his fiery butt cheeks. His flaming buttocks. And Hawkeye Flasher. Hey, Jimmy, do you want to see flaming butt cheeks?
Why is his name flaming butt cheeks?
No, he's got flaming butt cheeks.
I don't even see.
Look at his butt cheeks. They're on fire.
Oh, it's.
Yeah, it's right there. That's it.
I was just
Okay,
doing an ASMR video.
buddy. He did. He liked that one. Human Torch proudly sponsored by Taco Bell.
Huh?
Riddle me this, Batman. Paul Maitland, ladies and gentlemen. Lee! Thanks, buddy. Ha ha. Neato. Neato. But you know what's really neat? What up, KP? You know what's really neat? What's really neat is Marvin the Martian is still at large. That's what's really neat. Carlos is like, DC, you beep, 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 beep. And you're such a son of a beep, 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 beep. This is the art of break edging. I don't know if I should say that out loud, but we'll go with it. Disapproving Doug face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ice, you're up. Ice, possibly with the steel. The very last box, right? Are we really sorry? Are we really? 37 of 50. Paul's like, I have to pay big money to a madam in downtown Atlanta for that kind of treatment. And see, Paul, I give it to you for free. I give it to you gratis. 37. Try not to break any boxes on the way through the parking lot. What's up, Ja? Hey, man. Long time no see. I hope you are well. Man, there is a blast from the, fairly distant past in this world. KP's like sliding in for the steal. We'll see, won't we? If we get to the last box and we found out that I forgot to put Marvin the Martian in there, then I will just random it to everybody that came in for free. Doing well, getting ready to go to the National. It's in your local area. Nice. We are getting ready for San Diego Comic-Con, which is in my area. Ooh, there's a nice Weapon X. Alternate Venom with a bit of the Punisher in him. Or, well, actually, yeah, he's a symbiote suit, so technically the Punisher is in him. Ororo. And the Vision. Flasher. Secrets. Oreo. Oreo. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. Apparently, power lines are good to be bad. I guess if you're a kite or a pair of shoes, power lines are the bad guy. Dina Von Teese offered to smack me once, Lee says. I asked her to sign the book to Maria. She signed it Tamara. That night, Maria asked me, "Who's Tamara?" I got smacked. Told Dina the next day. She offered to smack me for free, anytime. Well, that is a story. Oh, ho, 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 ho. The GoBots! Good old Psykill! Who remembers the GoBots? I do. I had all of the GoBots because they were cheaper than the Transformers, even though the Transformers are a GoBot ripoff. Carlos remembers. Hey, Ice Wolf! What if I told you? Technically, Transformers are just premium GoBots, Kevin. Because the GoBot came first. What if I told you there was another envelope in here? Would that make you happy? He's like, nice. Been a rough day, I'm sorry. Oh, I did it, didn't I? Yes! Yes! Jamie Sullivan doing what he does best. I couldn't just give you a GoBot, I had to give you the premium GoBot to go with it. Yeah, Ice Wolf, I'm sorry you had a rough day, man. I hope this makes it a little bit better. Now that you got two of the baddest transforming humanoid robots on the planet. That, my friend, was a twofer. Ain't nothing wrong with a twofer. Honestly, I completely forgot about that twofer. So that's actually like a bonus hit that I didn't calculate in the numbers. Well, exactly. I didn't calculate that in the numbers when I was doing the hits. So you got a secret hit that really narrowed down the. I'm just saying. You got something special. Fantasy. Twofer. For you for. Oy vey. Where'd he go? Ooh. pink dot from fantasy. I wonder what this means. Is this something I just randomly stuck on there and forgot about? Probably. Should I go see if it matches anything behind me? Absolutely. It is a little chubby, isn't it? That's a DC-sized pack. It came with a fun, I don't know what you would call this. It's like half lion, half lady. Boy, did I have a finishing line for that would have gotten me banned. It is Sphinx-ish, I guess. Ish, sort of. Sphinxator? Minisphinx? I had a dirty joke that went with it, but I realized there's children in the room, so we are going to just stop right there. Hey Jimmy, I need you to pick out something for Ice Wolf. Oh, you're not gonna get up? Okay. How about this one? All right. That one. It's the earmuffs. No, because I still stay family friendly on the show regardless. Flying monkey playing the lyre. I think it's a humanoid. I think it's a human with wings. Maybe like an angel playing a lyre. What is in here? Wow. Ah! We all know who that is. Or at least the name of their kind. Harryhausen. Little beholder action. Cover of the 5th edition Monster Manual. How about some throwback Tiamat? Animated Tiamat. Not only did I date her in high school, I proposed and she said no. So that tells you how bad I was. She has OP written all over her. Oh, some original merch from Lord of the Rings Fellowship. DVD launch, Saruman. What else is in here? A whole lot of packs. Look at that. You got a veritable plethora of packs of cards. I don't know how or why, but for some reason this one has a lot in it. Orcs, Hobbiton. Behold the Beholder. Yes. Listen. Sometimes they leave me to my own devices, and my devices tend to be a little bit loosey-goosey. Legolas. Saruman. Legolas. Hey, I've got one of these. Oh, I definitely dated her in middle school. Think I dated her too. Definitely may have had a tryst with her while I was in the Navy. No, not White Hand. No, White Hand was always taken when I was single. So never had the opportunity. I'm not gonna lie, I like this one not only because I enjoy the artist's work, but I enjoy the content of what this artist has put in here. This was one of my low key crushes growing up, and only got even, I will say it in the best English I have, even more better when she was on Spartacus. And I thought she was extra cheeky in Spartacus. How about some Xena? Warrior Princess. Kevin already knew. That is Elvin Hernandez. As it says right there. He's like, I get it. Cheeky. Cheeky. Yep. For those who are wondering what I'm talking about, Lucy Lawless is completely naked in the show Spartacus. There you go, man. A nice loaded little box right there. And still the chases have not been caught. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh, losing frames. Oh no. All right, they're coming back. And we're in the green again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 good to be bad. 6 fantasy. It is a 1 in 6 chance for Highlander. That is where we're at. 1 in 6. We are 1 in 9 for Marvin. But there's also 2 additional hits. So good to be bad is actually a 1 in 3 hit mark plus giveaway. Just saying. Yeah, that's Kai. We've got those 4. And a slew of manga, anime, and sports flicks left. All in all, good stuff. And again, anything that isn't sold is going to go to Comic-Con. It'll sell out at Comic-Con. We have a bunch of stuff we're already working on for post-Comic-Con that will restock the shelves after we sell out. So, Paul, fantasy is actually an error we made. we thought it would be awesome to have all of the hits inside the envelopes. Um, the very first day we did it, we realized that was an epic mistake. One that we have not repeated since then. Because now we can't show how many hits are left. So, it was a... We here at DCD Collects are doing this for the first time. We are learning as we go, and we appreciate your patience as we navigate through the terrible world of mystery boxes, discovering what works, what does not, and how to do things the most fair, transparent, and efficient way. Fantasy is one of those products where we learned what not to do. It's brilliant art, and we should be showing it. By putting everything in the box, we eliminated that possibility. Something we refuse to do ever again. Moving forward, and as you have seen with everything else we've done, all of the hits are available to be seen. So, unfortunately, when it comes to how many hits other than Highlander are left in fantasy, je ne sais pas, as they say. Marvin might go to San Diego. That is correct. That is a fact. Unless somebody grabs it soon. Ice Wolf says, I want the Highlander. Ice Wolf says, I am double dipping the fantasy. Lucky number 7. Lucky number 7. Do I have a fantasy giveaway that I forgot about?
Yeah, you do.
You don't know that.
The box.
No, that's not. You don't know, Jimmy. Do I have a fantasy? Do I have a fantasy giveaway? Hold on a second. Ice Wolf, you may be winning stuff. Nope, that's anime. I mean, do you like comic books, Ice Wolf? How about an old school Advanced Dungeons and Dragons? It's Spell Games Part 1 of 4. Poppy, don't roll around on the floor, please. All right, Ice. Lucky number 7 of 25. Don says, good luck, Ice. We have randomed 7 times, so I have a good feeling about 7. And I have a good feeling that I need some water. So I'll let you marinate on the opened envelope. Oh, there can be only one. Thanks, Paul. Oh, thanks, Carlos. Oh, thanks, KP. Oh, thanks, Saporos. Don's like, hurry up and open it while your dad's gone. Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get a dope Paul Maitland piece of art. Let's get, oh, looky what I see here. It's not a treasure chest. It's not Gene Simmons. It's not Gene Simmons dressed as a treasure chest. It's a mimic. Ooh, and that is definitely what I say. What, a hill giant? Judging by what I assume is a human, that would be a hill giant. Oh, good, another one. Monster Manual number 2. And just a mimic. I missed 3. No, I didn't. Gimli and my axe. Should be bathroom break. I was in the Navy. If Councilman Chef were here, he would tell you that in the Navy you're trained to hold bladder for 24 hours. Strider. Sauron. Legolas. I got 2 more. Yeah, it does. I even at my semi-advanced age, I can still hold bladder for at least 12 hours. I know because I have driven from New York to California, and we only stopped periodically. Ooh, she's hot. It's the meds. So I will tell you when I was not sleeping well. Actually, Dangle, I can answer that. By the way, what's up, Dangle? So, no, what they would do is they would have you drink from your canteen after meals when we had scheduled stuff where we had to be running around and doing stuff. And you weren't given a bathroom break, so there were grown men peeing themselves left and right in the Navy. I'm not joking. It's real. It's a fact. Especially when marching. And then what they would also do is they would make you drink half to a full canteen of water before you went to bed, so that you had a full bladder sleeping. And again, a lot of men, grown men, wetting the bed. Yours truly included. I'm not gonna deny it. I did wet my bed once. It was actually the very first time that we were forced to drink an entire canteen before we went to sleep. But because they made you do that, your body basically would go 8-9 hours without going to the bathroom. And then you got used to the sensation of having to go, which, by the way, has a scientific name. I don't remember what it is anymore. And eventually you just get used to it and you no longer, you have to go to the bathroom, but your body learns to ignore it. Similarly, I could not have to go to the bathroom and I could stand in front of the toilet and go if I just will myself on command to go to the bathroom. Because you just get that ability. Speaking of that ability, Ice Wolf, how would you feel if I told you that I had a Paul Maitland in front of me with your name on it? Gave you a clue? No. Depends. Dr. Spoiler is a man of many talents. None. I love it. It's a Maitland, and I'm gonna tell you the envelope had a hint to what it was, and so did my story about peeing. Believe it or not, that was a tie-in to this piece of art, 'cause he's a whizzer. Whizzer. It's a pee joke. I thought it was funny. It's okay. The popcorn kid is there too. He is. He's here. Paul, I have to ask you, and I'm being serious when I ask you, Paul. When you made this, did you use Weird Al Yankovic as your inspiration? The Discworld piece. the Discworld piece. What's he doing to the chest? Well, whatever he's doing to the chest, he's not going to get back when he's done, 'cause that chest has teeth. Not very often you get to say that sentence. Actually, it is Eric Idle. It is Eric Idle now that I look at it. Yes, I see Eric Idle. Absolutely. That is Eric Idle. Now I have to think about how Eric Idle might look like Weird Al in my head when he shaves his mustache off. I love that Kevin's like, I am going to start a conversation by saying, who's Eric Idle? We know that you know who Eric Idle is, because you're you and he's him, and it's just the way it is. The luggage. Have you been drinking, Paul? Have you been drinking one too many Strongbows? He's like, I can't type. I can't do it, Captain. I don't have the power. It's Billy Idol's cousin. Probably. I can't do it, Captain. I don't have the power. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse, but how? Ice, Ice Wolf. Holy Christmas, Ice Wolf. Ice Wolf. Well, There's that, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, it's sold out. You are going to see the immortal. I just hope it's in here. Because as I mentioned before, I said I wasn't sure. Everyone else is telling me it is. We're about to find out right now. And if we are wrong, and it was sent, I will personally commission a new one. There is my promise to you. So no matter what, you're going to get one. All right. Just to draw it out, I am going to label it. Even though I know who it's going to. I am going to make this painful. For everyone. Don's like, drink. I don't have a water. I have to go get one. Oh, goody, 2 more. I have to switch flavors. Oh, goody, 3 more. You commissioned me to do a Highlander too. It'll be a Highlander endgame. All right, number 4. Let's do this. Let's do this. How much water does DC take before DC throws up all over the table? I don't know. How much water before I throw up all over the... Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, I will vomit before I go pee. K-Day! How are you doing? K-Day with the greatest cookies on the planet. I see a yellow dot. K-Day, they are making me drink. Thankfully, it's just water. But they're trying to see how much water I can drink today, apparently. I already know what the yellow dot is. The yellow dot. Oh, yeah. The Elder Book Dragon. The big dog. It's heavy. All right, that's 4 more drinks. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Just remember, drinking too much water can actually kill you. So there you go. It's the big dog. Now, this does come apart. It is gonna come to you in separate parts. Then you can glue it. We purposefully did not glue it just for shipping purposes. But this is actually a really awesome mock-up. And I think you'll really enjoy the detail on it once you get it in hand. I like that dragon. dragon. I'm on tamarind soda. Boromir. Oh, look, it's a beholder. Hey now. Dungeons and Dragons marketing art. Hey, look. It's a Norman Rockwell beholder. That is a beholden beholder. Ooh, excuse me. Cover of Dragon number 156. Hey, look at that beholder. I'm going to say that's got to be Xanathar, right? Yep, Xanathar's Guide to Everything. It is Xanathar. I figured as much. Because he was smiling in a good way. Not in a menacing, I'm going to behold you kind of way. And beholders are not good with that kind of finery just laying around. Hey, look, it's a beholder. You know, I kind of feel like those are leading to something. Leads to behold, a hit. We'll also get to see if there are any additional hits besides Liv Tyler's underwear that we got in the last one. Speaking of Liv Tyler, Arwen. I beholden him. Ha ha ha! Beholder, there can be only one. Saruman. Extreme close up. Extreme close up. Frodo. Don's like, I kind of feel like somebody's watching me. Oh, wait, that's my boss. He be holding his water. Trust me, I promise you, Kevin P. West. On my son, I will expel it from the North Pole before I expel it from the South Pole. All of that beholding leads to... Oh, baby! How about Kaiser the Beholder? Yes, one of my favorite things my friends used to say to me in high school as soon as 7th period was over. Hey, Dave, I'm holding. Yes, I'm out of here. DC the Holder. I love it. DC the Holder. Frodo 2 weeks ago looked like he landed in a spot in a remake of Three's Company. So that was the Beholder box. 21 of 25. Ice Wolf. Oh, man. Oh, man. Are you the Keymaster? Dungeon Master's Guide, 1983. One of those crypto bro dudes. TC the Holder. Yeah, I get it. Kay's like, I really like that dragon, and I'm not even into that kind of stuff. You know, it's funny, Kay. I have made quite the personal life out of people being like, well, you know, I'm not kind of into that. Or, you know, I'm not into that kind of thing. So, hey, listen, you wouldn't be the first person to say that to me. You know, I really like that, but I'm not into that kind of thing. Oh, it's all right. Okay, we're good. The Elven Army. Ringwraiths. Strider. And then Paul Maitland. Paul Maitland, I have a piece of art with your name on it. I tell you the joy we got when we saw this one. We are Ubando. What's up, man? Tommy Chong? What? That's awful, Ice Wolf. Are you kidding me? This is OG Dumbledore, man. Wow. You are killing me. I was just about to talk about how we have James watching all of the Harry Potter flicks. And we were reminiscing of how good the OG Dumbledore was. And how sad it was that he didn't get to finish the run. And you guys came in here and pooped on it. You guys came in here, drank 3 cans of water, and were not able to hold your water on it. Paul, listen, I love and appreciate you and your work. I believe you are a master of your craft. And I know exactly who this is, and I appreciate it more than you can imagine. Dang. Oh, look! Hey, look, everybody! It's number 3. If this has it in number 3. Again, y'all watched me number and random these. If this is in 3, I don't know what to say. Oh my God! I am stupid. Oh, sweet Jemima, I can't believe. I don't know what's happening, folks. I don't know what's happening. I don't understand what I was doing when I did this. I must have I must have been drunk. I mean, I will tell you, I did assemble this when I did have, hey Doug, I did assemble this break when I did have scotch in the office. So what's about to happen could be because of the scotch. I definitely didn't do it during my nightly dose, because I do that at home. Legolas! What the crap is that? That's gotta be a puzzle piece. That's terrifying. Scotch, scotchity scotch. In my belly. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah. So, Doug, box 3. You're here when I assemble all of these things. There's no way I could possibly know what's in box 3, right? It's not possible. It's not possible. I just. Box 3 is legendary. Completely legendary. And what I love, this is what I love. I'm gonna take a moment and torque you off by stopping to say this. Box 3 is completely random. The fact that they're pulled randomly from a pile and numbered. The one time where I let you guys choose what box 3 was, it was a dud. And that's hilarious because it unintentionally makes it look like we stuff box 3 on purpose, which is not the case. I put it on my son, who's right over there. That's not the case. The good things do come in threes. So the fact that box 3 is going to have a spectacular piece of art in it by a wonderful artist just goes to show that it is random. The fact that you guys chose box 3 and it was doo-doo means I need to continue curating boxes. Kayla! We forgot that there was a Kayla Classy Fizzgig. We completely forgot we had a Kayla left. And there it is. How could we have forgotten? Todd's like, looks like me when I wake up in the morning. How could we have forgotten an original Kayla? Something pretty was sitting here the whole time, and we did not know. How about that? Nice little painting for you. Oh, and there's this thing too. I don't know if you want to see it though. All right, moving on to the next one. 13 of 25. Congratulations, Ice Wolf. Congratulations, man. I don't know what I was smoking or drinking or intravenously using that I put this masterpiece with Kayla in the same box. I don't know how or why that happened. It's a Paul roasting day. I don't know how that happened. Hey, Jimmy, can you say congratulations?
Congratulations!
There you go. There you go. I love it. It's the guy from Highlander. The guy from Highlander and Sir William Wallace, who was a Highlander. So I love the tie-in, Paul. It really brings the room together. Ice Wolf bought out the entire Kaiser. We just hit one of your pieces. The Beholder. So Ice Wolf bought out the entire run just to get his hands on this piece right here. So there you go, Ice Wolf. It was in, spoiler, shocker, box 3. Now we're going to see what's in 13. Oh, it's another hit. Hey, Kaiser! How about that? Kaiser showed up and his hit gets pulled. Now this is from a very good card game called Dark Legacy that Brian the Kaiser Tillman actually developed and Upper Deck bought. So how about the artist himself walks right in and gets his piece pulled? Woohoo! Phrasing! I wish I had that moment back. Oh, you filthy, filthy animals. No, no pulling Kaiser's piece on camera. I don't think Mrs. the Kaiser would appreciate that. Oh, Jiminy Christmas, that's too funny. As our dear friend and personal friend of mine, and somebody that everybody musically should look up to, DJ Khaled would say, and another one. How about the Arcane Wizard? I tell you, you'd swear that's printed. No, Kaiser. It's actually all being pulled live. Ice Wolf bought out the entire fantasy run so that he could get his hands on what he knew were massive hits remaining. Frodo. No, man, we are we are legitimately. You were in box 13, which is lucky number 13, and also subsequently happened to have a hit because dreams become reality here at DCD Collects. Bilbo with a B, Bilbo. Paul's like, no, Kaiser, it's true. DC is pulling you live. Ring Wraiths. All right. You guys. We did not pull a sketch, but we did pull a costume relic. And I think it's only one hit per box, so I believe that may be the only thing. Mondo, by the way, I saw you come in and I responded to you, but I did not give you your proper greeting. Armando! How are you? How are the kids? And how is your wonderful wife? I hope the answer is fantabulous. All right, there you go. 2 Kaisers, 1 box. $25 of 25 happens to also be the last in the run, because that's how the randoming shook out. Watching Super Mario Bros. Nice, man. Family movie night. Dig it. And I will tell you, this ending is appropriate. Oh, look! Bookmarks. Boromir, Frodo, Arwen, and Ringwraiths. Hey, look, Paul. Does this remind you of anything? I know it does. Oh. Ah. Hey, no. Oh, yeah, this is the super limited. Yeah. What are they called? No, not moist. Something cards. Lobby cards. That's what I'm looking for. Lobby cards. He pulled the One Ring, not the One Ring, but the One Ring. Gandalf and Sauron, no kidding! Gandalf and Sauron in the same pack. Huh, ain't that something? I wonder. Hey, look, the One Ring. Hey, look, the One Ring. Hey, look, the One Ring. Well, that was the last pack, so now we know it's only one hit per box. But you got Gandalf and Sauron. That was a sealed pack. So there's no way I could have planted that sealed pack in this box. It's not possible. Because it was sealed, and I didn't know what's inside. But Coinky Dink, Paul Maitland. Oh, Paul's like, hey, you're foreshadowing again. Why, yes. Yes, I am. Unless you traveled back in time after breaking it. How about some Sauron? Little Paul Maitland action. It's fitting that he closed out the product. And I'm dropping frames. Let's see if we pick back up. It's in the red, it's in the yellow, and we're back in the green. Okay, there we go. And we're back in the red. Now we're back in the green. Ooh, interwebs. There you go, Ice Wolf. You got what you wanted and more. Since you bought up the run, you are also going to receive all of the remaining figures to create your own fictional army and march them across the world. Maybe you can walk them directly into the place where the volcano's at. Mordor. You could just simply walk them into Mordor. Mount Doom, situated in central Mordor. And Paul's like, yeah, now who's going for Marvin? Who's taking Ice Wolf's lead and getting Marvin the Martian? Je ne sais pas. Let me clear this out and close it. Yeah, that Marvin is still available, Doug. It is a 1 in 9 chance. That is where we are with that. Good. I finally have space to put Sportflix up now. I was wondering where we were going to put it. Or it's going to go up there when those 4 sell out. Paul's like, it's nice to be wanted. Oh, goodness. Hey, Doug. Were we saving this one ring that came in that metal? Were we saving this for anything? Besides me wearing it when opening all of these boxes? We are going to use it for something special. Okay. I'm going to keep wearing it then. That way it's extra screen used. Extra screen used. It's multiple times screen used. It can be screen matched. Oi. I'm also sending the AD&D number 13 from December of 1989. A nice 33-year-old comic book your way for buying that out. All right, K-Day. It was wonderful seeing you again. Hopefully, the next time it'll be in person at a really cool hang. Thank you for being here. Thank you for viewing the art. Ice says, I had an awesome discussion on Dark Crystal with Dave Barclay. Wish I'd have the drawing to have him sign it. Oh, yeah, the Dark, yeah. Dark Crystal was one of those films where a lot of people went into it thinking, oh, Jim Henson, oh, this is going to be something. And then they were gravely mistaken when they saw it. They're like, whoa, this is not the Muppets. This is not the Muppets. Yeah, spoilers, it's not the Muppets. Paul's like, are you talking yourself into adventure? I don't think Ice Wolf is going to be talking himself into anything for a while. He's broker than DC at a Comic-Con. Spotlight. Marvin the Martian. It's true. We did have a great back and forth about Sportflix. He said, I just got a ton of amazing art for the same price it took me to get 3 autos out of Billy D. So I got the value. Doug, it arrived today, and I told everybody there's a super secret hit. And I did not disclose what it was, but I said they would know when they saw the sticker. Speaking of, there the stick some. I'm not gonna. Let me. There are a different run of stickers that we did a one-time use for Sportflix. Instead of the traditional congratulations stickers, we used themed stickers. And some of the stickers relate to the surprise that's inside. Kingpin was a fantastic movie. Big Lebowski is my go-to bowling movie. I love The Big Lebowski. Love The Big Lebowski. My brother was a collegiate level bowler. So we got a kick out of both of those films. Cowgirls see the grass, don't eat it. The rug really tied the room together. What is this? I see you're not a big golfer. I wanted an entire movie about the scout from League of Your Own. Yeah, it is. I would watch John Lovitz be that character all day long. I am a John Lovitz fan. Even more so knowing that he knocked out Andy Dick. That makes me a super fan of his. I would watch John Lovitz do any film. If you're a John Lovitz fan, Mom and Dad Save the World. Mom and Dad Save the World have some absolutely hilarious John Lovitz moments. I would say Mom and Dad Save the World is like the OG Idiocracy film. It's what would happen if the planet was dumb. That is Mom and Dad Save the World. John Lovitz is the Godfather. Or Luke Skywalker. John Lovitz is the Godfather. So, you came here on the day of my daughter's wedding to ask me for this thing, and I'll do this thing for you. John Lovitz as the Godfather. Look what they did to my beautiful boy. It stinks. That's it. Oh, I just saw that you can pre-order the idol from Major League that he prayed to. They are making a recreation of it. Good old Jobu. That is Jobu's rum. Not for you. California Penal League. That's pretty dope. I would have a so Bob Uecker? Oh, this guy? I would love to have a Jobu figure in my house, but having a woman who was born and raised in the Caribbean, she's probably not going to be too thrilled if I had a Santeria style voodoo doll in the house. I would fight you, but I don't disagree with you. He crushes the towards South America. And this one's going over the fence. He's gonna need a rocket up his ass to get that one. All right, take over. I'm done. Ball caught. Ball 4, ball 8, ball 12. He walks the bases loaded. I use that in everyday life, just a bit outside. Yeah, I dig Jobu. He's not the best color guy in the business for nothing, folks. Yep. I would love to do like a mystery theater 3000 type. Hello, Mel. Jimmy, mommy's on the chat. He said, "Okay, hi." He's TIRED. Yeah, you may run like Hayes, but you hit like boop. So, fun fact: the actor who played the coach used to live in Ocala, Florida, and I got to meet him because he donated a bunch of money to the theater that we were renovating and turning into its original charm, the Marion Theater. Gorgeous theater. Unfortunately, politics got in the way. We did restore the Marion Theater to its original glory. But shortly after we did so, a money-grubbing bum took the theater from us. Which I want to point out, that money-grubbing bum actually got arrested for fraud about 5 years after he took the theater from us. But we were happy that we turned it back into a theater because it was basically condemned when we got our hands on it. But I did get to meet the coach. He was very ill at the time, so it was a very brief meeting. But he dropped off a check for the theater. Very nice, humble guy, awesome dude, and pretty much talked exactly like that in real life too. Speak and she will appear. Haywood leads the league in most offensive categories, including nose hair. When this guy sneezes, he looks like a party favor. Can I call you back? I have a guy on the other line about a set of white walls. Yep. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, goodness gracious. What else? Does anybody want anything else? Let's take this moment in movie quotes and do a first last call. Just the first one. So that we can begin to wrap things up. It's like Rod Stewart's first encore. We're going to do the first encore. There could be multiple, but here's the first. Renee, so this is Doug's words, not mine, Mrs. The Breaker. Doug says Renee Russo was absurdly hot. It's always something with you guys. It's a back thing, or a confidence thing, or a heart attack thing. Who used heart attack? Me. Mel's like, I would love to do like a Mystery Science 3000 thing. And I would love to watch some of these movies. The movies that are literally in this box. We should have a viewing party. I believe Twitch makes you able to do that. But I need to look into the legality of a viewing party. Basically, the viewing party, the movie's never on the actual screen. I believe the audio goes through or something like that. But everybody is just kind of watching you watching the thing, and they can tune in and watch it at the same time as you, all synced together. Now, I know that was something they offered in the past. I don't know if they still are doing that or if copyright finally caught up with them. But that would be a lot of fun to watch some of these movies together, to riff on them together, and for me to crack ridiculous jokes while watching them. All right, first last call was not effective. Second last call. Second last call. Carlos says, I'm in for a movie night. KP says, I think you can do it through Discord. I want to figure it out. I do. I want to figure it out. Because it would be fun. DC, I watched American Anthem last week. American Anthem. Why does that ring a bell, Don? I know, man. I gotta look it up. That is, oh yeah, I remember it now. Yes. Oh man. Yes. He busted his arm. Yeah. I remember American Anthem. I knew it sounded familiar. He was doing that trick that was banned because of injury, and he yeah, I recall that now. Flew through the table. Yup. I remember Cutting Edge. I remember that. I remember Youngblood. That is timeless. Youngblood was the best. Rad. Yep, the skateboard movie. Gleaming the Cube. Oh, I would have loved a Gleaming the Cube card. There you go. Tony Hawk Gleaming the Cube. Miracle? How about Over the Top? Hey, where is my Over the Top art? How is there not a backwards cap Sly Stallone? Or at least his truck? Goodness gracious. Mel is like, we should watch Tropic Thunder. I'm the dude, disguised as a dude, pretend to be the dude. I don't break character till the DVD. Over the Top. You gotta lock it in. It's so stupid. It's a father's child support movie. Put to the theme of arm wrestling. It's a custody battle and arm wrestling. I want to be in the room when that was pitched. You know how much cocaine must have been involved in that one? This dude probably walked into the room, was like, All right, man, here we go. Listen. So, my wife just took my kid. So, I got this idea, man. Check this out. So, it's going to be a custody battle, but arm wrestling and man, truck driving. Oh, man, truck driving, arm wrestling, and my wife took my kid. Dude, we got to make this movie. And the guy is like, oh yeah, whatever. Just bring more of whatever you just brought. Yeah, I'm in. Whatever. I'll fund it. I'll fund it. I'll fund it. That is how I imagine that movie pitch went. That is exactly how I believe that movie pitch went. Because nobody in their right mind is going to greenlight a child custody battle to the theme of arm wrestling with a dash of truck driving at the end. How did we miss Air Bud? I don't know how. I'm not an artist, so I can't draw it for you. I don't know. Johnny Be Good. I mean, how about the original Blade Runner? Or not Blade Runner. That's not what I meant. I meant what's the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and he gets put into the game show? Total Recall? No, that wasn't Total Recall. What's the one where he ends up fighting himself? Running Man. Thank you, everybody. Carlos first on the draw. Running Man. I would argue that that is a sports film. What up, T-Bone? Air Bud. Yeah, Johnny Be Good football movie. I mean, what about the Replacements? Hey, KP, Rollerball is in this box. Fun fact, there is a Rollerball card represented Kevin P. West, and it is represented well. Hey, Jimmy, you doing good? Okay. All right. All right, we're going to do final last call. Final last call. Excuse me. Excuse me again. It's like I drank a bunch of carbonated water. You could have put Youngblood and the Replacements in the same box. Yeah, you could have. Yep. Coach, what do you need? What do you need at half? I don't have any more water, Lee. I'm sorry, buddy. I apologize. There is no more water. That's why I had to switch flavors mid shift. I got no water. What was the Tom Cruise football movie? I don't know. All the Right Moves? Could be. What about Days of Thunder? Cole Trickle. Good old Cole Trickle. I was not prepared for, let me count them. I actually have a log here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20, 22 redemptions for me drinking. Iron Eagle, well, I mean, Iron Eagle as much as Top Gun, because Top Gun had volleyball in it. Oh yeah, I'll be bringing more water tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I think I have an 8-pack unopened at the house. Let me see if there's any final orders. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Like that. All right. Bloodsport. That's the other one. Bloodsport was the other one. Yeah, Bloodsport. I feel like I'm retaining water, and then I realized I had like 5 cans of water since I got here at 3:45. Dim Mock, The Touch of Death. Dogtown and Z Boys. Although I would prefer Gleaming the Cube. Yeah, there were a bunch. There were a bunch that we missed, but it just opens us up to do Sport Flicks version 2. Hey. All right, everybody. This was a very, I have to say, this was an extremely fun night. I had a lot of fun today. I hope all of you had a lot of fun too. This was a night that I truly enjoyed. This was a lot of fun. Anytime I get to open stuff, crack jokes, inappropriately proposition Brian the Kaiser Tillman, uh, and and other slips of the tongue. Don't Google that. It's a good time. But with that said, I am gonna call it an evening. Now, I need to remind everybody. Tomorrow is the last day for the next 2 weeks, this week included. There are no shows next week. There is nothing. I mean, it's all available if you want to wait 2 weeks to open it. But there is not going to be any shows live next week. You may see me doing some clips of me out and about with Mrs. the Breaker, but Lee says he's live. Lee, are you saying you're live now or you're live next week? Oh, he's like, I'm live now. Well, you know what? Let's go raid Lee. Let's go raid Lee. Robots? What about robots? All right, everybody. I love each and every one of you. Please take care of yourselves and each other so that we can do this again tomorrow. Take care, be safe, and remember, tomorrow is the last day for a while that I'm going to see you. So, please, if you can, show up tomorrow, and I might have some stuff to give away that I've been squirreling away for a moment, like tomorrow. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got pictures. All right, everybody, I love you. Good night, and I will see you tomorrow.